Of course, that's where you were. I was looking all over for you. Let's see. Okay. That puppy's going to be the death of me and the life of me. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? There was a lot of stuff that transpired yesterday, so I hope everyone's doing okay. Anybody that was in DC and had any family or friends on the flights, either on the Blackhawk or the American Airlines, I'm thinking about you and I'm praying for you. That was some insane stuff, and I think all of America has tons of questions, and hopefully we will get some answers. So, yeah. Um, did you ever look up the bee vinyl from So Yours? No, I haven't. No, I need to. Hold on. This is why I write things down. Okay. No, I was actually going to put in an order. Oh my god, I'm echoing into my sparkling water. If you guys haven't tried Liquid Death, someone like told me about it when I was in I think Texas, and this is the severe lime and the mango, chef's kiss. My husband didn't like it, which was weird because he likes sparkling water a lot, but he didn't like it. Bees fabric. So yours. I wanted to get a couple of like yards of her elastic because I'm still enthralled on how when you wrap the elastic around, even if it doesn't catch on the other side, how it still folds over. I think that is like the coolest thing. I'm still worried about like snagging because I snag everything. My nails chip all the time, so I'm just worried about that. Okay. And she has bee oh, I love bees. Natural Nerd has, like, honeycombs, and she has, like, a bee magnet, and I have, like, this whole, like, bee backpack I wanna make. I actually want to create a pattern that is an actual bee, and it's, like, fuzzy a little bit. I love bees. I've always been terrified because if I get stung by a honeybee or a certain wasp, I have EpiPens because have a severe allergic reaction, but I feel like I find them, like, one of the most beautiful creatures ever. And they're so interesting. They're so interesting. I'm one of those people that like when I'm afraid of something, I like to look it up like orcas, black mambas, and bees. It was so funny because somebody was showing me this it was like a short on TikTok of like close calls, and it was this otter, right? This otter jumps onto this I guess, like, I don't wanna say a yacht, but it was a boat, and it had, like, I guess, like, one of those big thing where they fish. It jumped onto it, and the guy was like, "Oh, are you okay?" Like, he was talking to the otter, like, "We won't hurt you, come on," and everybody on the boat was like, "That is so weird," and all of a sudden, within 10 seconds, you see a an orca come up and go back down. And the otter then stays there for another 15 minutes because the orca keeps swimming around. And after 10 minutes, it goes back into the water, but never gets close to the humans. It just stays on the ledge, hiding behind the swimming equipment. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I didn't know otters are smart. Otters are really smart. And second of all, the questions in the background were driving me nuts. Isn't an orca a whale? It wouldn't hurt you. And I'm like, Where have you been? They're dangerous. They're not the Bambis of the sea. They will attack you for pure fun. Um, so yeah, they will attack you faster than a great white will. Um, it was just a crazy video. I was like, please, like, I wanted to be like, please stop sending me this, but at the same time, send me all of this. I don't know why I like to torture myself like that. I really like to look at things that, give me the heebie jeebies. Yeah, you need to watch the news. Unfortunately, at 9 o'clock our time in Eastern time, a Black Hawk helicopter and American airline um, collided, and they both landed in the Potomac. Um, there's not a lot of information out about it. They finally gave out some information, which this is devastating on its own. That there was a lot of figure skaters that were coming from Kansas, so there might be some people that were training for the Olympics or are Olympians that were on there. So it's anything that happens in DC, they keep it real quiet. Arnetta knows too. They keep it real quiet for a very long time until they can't. So until they get black box information and all that stuff, I don't think we're gonna know anything. Um, I don't think there's any survivors. So there was like 3 Army men in the Black Hawk, and I think the manifest for the American Airlines was 60 people. So, yeah. 67 people, 27 recovered so far. It's my friend sent it to me last night at 9 o'clock, like, I mean, at 9 something, and I was just like, "How does this even happen?" Like, I mean, now in this day and age, traffic airline control is, like, so ahead of its time, like, it's devastating. It just said no survivors. I'm gonna try to talk about something else because 'cause I'm not gonna cry. I have an ugly cry face. It's really it is not cute. So we went to the dermatologist, me and Hope was being her reluctant. I don't care about anything. I don't know. Have you guys ever had a 14-year-old turning 15? It's like, I don't care about anything. So I was telling that I only brought her there because she likes to pop her own pimples, and she had, on her, like, on her bottom of her fro, she had, like, white spots where she popped them, and I just wanna make sure it wasn't scarring. The doctor said it wasn't scarring, that this is normal, but that he gave her medicine to not cure acne, but to prevent scarring. So, we were talking about that, and the the doctor was enamored with her fro, and then he asked me questions. He's like, "Did you have acne as a teen?" I was like, "No, but my siblings did." And he was like, "And your husband?" I said, "He had very slight acne." He's like, "I think she may have took and after a little view, her skin is super clear, and she only has acne where her fro is touching, so it might just be not getting enough air to breathe, or it might be, the oils that we put in our hair." But he was like, "It's very little." He's like, "It's good that you took her here," and like, he was explaining it, and like, he went to check me next because I go to a dermatologist because I have rosacea. So he had a picture of me from the last time when I first seen him. Dude, I was like red up. I was like all red here, like down here, and I get it sometimes around my neck. And he's done a really good job with the medication that he's given me, and he's the weirdest, coolest, and I don't know how to take it person, and I think it threw him off yesterday. So when he first met me, I was solo, and he was like, "What is your face washing routine?" And I was like, "I wash my face with a bar of soap, or if I'm in the shower and I'm washing my hair, I let the shampoo I'll wash my face." And he was like, "Moisturizer, generally, I don't really use a lot of lotion, so if I do, I'll throw it on my face." And it almost like I could see his, like, eye twitching. So when he went to ask Hope, what is her facial like, what is her regimen on a daily basis? She's like, "I don't know, Dove soap bars, like, whatever bars of soap my mom gets." He, like, then pauses and goes into my chart, like, flipping through his, eye tablet, he's like, "You said the same exact thing." I was like, "I had no reason to lie. I mean, we have to tell the doctors the truth so that way we can get the right treatment, right?" So, yeah, he was like, he's like, "Just put moisturizer and sunscreen when you go out, please." It was he like, he almost had a heart attack. Like, go to a dermatologist and say that you use, like, Irish Spring soap bar on your face and watch them have a heart attack. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. I and the Reagan Airport, unfortunately, a lot of people wanna say how small it is, but it does have a lot of traffic that does go in there. Ugh, I know, it's hard to talk about because we don't know a lot, and I'm waiting for the black box. I'm more enamored. I'm all I could think yesterday is, "Why was there a Black Hawk there?" That's all I kept thinking, that it didn't make it make sense. Like, why? That was the only thing I was able to think of. So, I can't believe it's the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st. Friday, we have some cool things coming out. We have Shannon's pattern, that the Pisces, which I am excited for. Um, and then on the 1st, you have, if you have your VIP tickets or your tickets to, the Sack and Sew in California, classes go on sale then. And then on the 10th, you have the summit, and you have my, class for, uh, Lauren's studio, so whatever studio, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I kind of digging that everything's happening in February, so, like, it's like you treat yourself. Um, I know it's just like Valentine's always has this weird stigma to it, and then I feel like the people that are creating these events are like, "Treat yourself." Like, take yourself to it. So I think it's awesome. The Pisces is the add-on pack from the Aries from, Not at Threadco. Yeah. Shannon has a new pattern. If you're in the Facebook group, she announced it. She showed you guys how she did her mapping, so that way you can see if you start off with, like, one thing, like, if you start off with, like, let's say, like, a different installation of, the how you put your D-rings on, like, how you want your pattern I don't know. Literally, I don't know how she did it. Like, when I seen it, I was like, "How the f" my like, so she has how, like, do you wanna have it quilted? Yes, you go to the next one. It's kinda like choose your own adventure kinda thing, and she created that. So if you're in Shannon's Facebook group, she has that. And then there's been tons of people that tested for her that's been shooting sneak peeks all week long. So tomorrow's, like, the big day. So, yeah, set your alarm, do whatever you gotta do. I think she is gonna have it on her site as well as Etsy. I believe if you're getting it on Etsy, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive because of the fees. Etsy's fees are extreme. So if you I would recommend you to get it on her site. But if you do live out of the country, you might only be able to get it through Etsy. It's she did announce that it was like 96 pages, I believe. Yeah, trolls be trolling. It is gonna be it's 96 pages, so again, you're getting tons of education. And from what I'm understanding that this pattern is gonna make shake it up. So I don't know who else is coming out with stuff. Usually, people come out with stuff. I'm not too sure. I only reason why is I'm in Shannon's group, so whenever that she posts, and because I posted my Rowena, I'm getting notifications. And so what happens is after I say thank you to someone, I like then hit the group to see what other people make. I know that sounds weird, but that like you're scrolling through the page and I'm like, "Oh my god, I like this person's Aries. Oh my god, I like this person's Mayfield." Whatever. And then I see her post. Like so she had a post about how she had oh yeah, the bag of the month will have the new pattern. Absolutely correct. Hey. And also I believe I just got the boxes. I have never done this. Sally Tomatoes having bag maker boxes, and I don't know if you guys seen this. You have to purchase it ahead of time so you can get it on the 20th of each month, but they're collaborating with different designers. Like the first one is the Blue Calla. They're gonna be the next one I think is gonna be Country Cow Designs, and they're collaborating each month with someone different. And the box has everything you need except the lining and your exterior. So the Sally So they're gonna have it's called the Bag Maker Box. So it's not too late to sign up for that one. I just bought my first box yesterday. So I think the boxes ship out at the end of February, and there's gonna be a video for it, as well as, like, behind the scenes interviews with the, bag makers, which honestly, I personally like. I think that is so cool when we could get to know the designers, like, the behind the scenes. It just makes having their patterns even more personable. Like, you kind of like you I don't know, I'm a nerd like that. It's just like I like meeting the authors of books. I love meeting designers and having their patterns. I don't know, I like it. I do not have a link right now because I forgot my tablet again, but I could put my link in after I'm done, and I do have an affiliate link. They didn't ask me to do this. I bought my own box yesterday, so but I do have an affiliate link, and if you do it through the affiliate link, I get a small kickback. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm hoping that is a goal that I can do, that I can sew the bag all the different bags once a month, because it's only one bag. So the way I'm thinking about it is, if I just break it down into like how I do Patreon, one day do the exterior, do the interior, and then we're gonna put it all together. It'll be fun. And all these different designers, I'm just excited because they didn't stick just to like the same designers. They're going like all over the world. So we're gonna get like just different people. And Backstock is gonna be one of them. So I think they announced 3 or 4 designers already, and I'm, like, really excited about it. Who doesn't love Country Cow? Who doesn't love Backstock? And who doesn't love Blue Calla? So I'm like, "Alright, I'm here for it." Like, I'm ready for it. And I think they do, if you are an international viewer, because I know I have some of you, they do have an international viewer, box. It is a little bit more expensive, and that's because of the shipping. The shipping right now is the bane in everyone's existence from all over the world. I think we all can do a collective sigh and roll our eyes. It's just it's cray cray. Is there a group you sign a for bag of the month? Yes, you can go into if you type in bag of the month on your browser, they're you can sign up, but if you go all the way to the bottom of the screen, they'll give you social medias like Facebook's, uh, Instagram, and whatever other social media. And then if you hit Facebook, just join the Facebook group. And you back of the month happens twice a year. So in the beginning of the year, you'll get January, February, and March. So it goes from beginner, intermediate to advanced. And then towards the end of this year, I think it's usually August, September, and October, there will be another bag a month. And it's pretty good. If you sign up early, do the early bird special, it's under $20 and you get 3 patterns. And there'll be like 3 videos that accompany it. And then depending on the designer might have people on her team that test and ask them to create videos as well. So it's really cool. Back of the Month has been around for a long time, and the history on Bag of the Month is pretty cool because like the original like pioneers of Bag of the Month, the person who started Bag of the Month is Sarah Lawson, so Sweetness, and some of the original OGs are Noodlehead, and like and it's definitely uh sewing patterns with Mrs. H. So it's pretty cool. It's something that's been in our community for a very long time, and I definitely like supporting it. So yeah, if you ever have questions, there's always groups. Even in Sally Tomato, you can go into their group online, and then you scroll all the way down and you see all the social media everywhere. They have pretty interesting ones. They they have Tuesday tea or Thursday tea, and they get to ask questions on Instagram. Um, they're pretty much everywhere you think of on social media platforms, and they're pretty interactive on both they have like 2 different Facebook pages, like their like buying page and then the sewing community. They're very interactive, so it's pretty good. So I'm here for it. And I'm here for like I like when like people make boxes that everyone can get. Like it just there's not like there's no like anxiety that you can't get it. Does that make sense? Like, I told you, I've already explained to you that I don't like fear mongering. I don't like that. It makes me have anxiety. So I fear is a very powerful source and we can use it for good and we definitely can use it for evil. So I like the fact that there's a pre-order for the first bag maker box and you're able to sign up at any time or remove yourself from any time. So I like when there is a community that you are able to join at any time and you're able to get information. So like if you join bag of the month now, you'll get January's, you'll start with February's, and then you'll get March. There's no penalizing for starting late. So I think that's really cool. Hey, Brittany. Hey. So I think that's good. So there's that. So, and then on February 10th, there I will have my at I'll have still whatever studios. My retreat goes on sale, and I think there's something else that goes on February. Oh, the summit tickets go on sale on February 10th as well for the classes. And I don't if I'm not mistaken, I think Lauren said in one of her things that there might be extra tickets, but she's not guaranteeing them. So just keep your eye on that and keep an eye on her lives if that's something that you want to do on. There's something else that's happening on February 10th. This is why I need to write things down, Shanova. Brain fog is real. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. Like, I'm excited to I'm gonna be in California. I haven't been in California in like almost 20 years. So this is gonna be really interesting. Um, I'm probably gonna be seeing going back to Cali like a lot. So be prepared. Um, so all these things are happening I'm really excited about. And then yeah, February 1st, definitely there's a lot of things popping off. But yes, tomorrow the big one is the Pisces pack. And I think everyone is going to absolutely love it. Yes, there's going to be class spots on sale for February 10th. If March 1st, she said that there's some slots open for classes, that she'll add more tickets. See, Brittany knows the jam. I love that. Yes, the Pisces pack is I can't say very much. It's bomb, okay? Get it. And then, also Shannon does what a lot of, other bag designers do. There will be, because this is a new sale, the rest of the bags minus the Tuesday tote will have a percentage off. Um, so if you there's a like, if you haven't picked out the Mayfield or the Rowena, this is the time to get it. Oh, Shannon, did you hear me? I was talking I was trying to be super vague. I was trying to explain to people your, brain chart. What is it? Do you guys remember in kindergarten, like, you would not kindergarten, but in elementary school, you will put, like, apple, and then you would put a circle, and then you would, like, brain map it? Yeah, the flow chart. I was trying to tell them that you have that and actually in your Facebook group, and it's pretty awesome. And, I told them that there's been sneak peeks and that it comes out tomorrow and that they should be prepared to be busy all weekend trying to make all the Aries, Pisces. Yeah. And there's little treats within it. Like I'm not going to spoil it, but when I seen some things and I just there's more to the Pisces than meets the eye. Yeah, there's more to it than meets the eye. Yeah, she does have a Facebook group. Um, I could put a link to it when I need to start not forgetting my tablet. It's like, tomorrow is I know, isn't it? So I am like freaking out. Friday's the 31st, right? But do you guys know Valentine's Day is on Friday too? Like in like the 28th is on a Friday too. It's just I don't know. I think it's weird. It's usually like I don't know. Like it's weird. Usually like the last day of the month hardly ever falls on a Friday. And for Valentine's to fall on a Friday is I don't know, it seems weird. Oh, I have my Facebook group is That's So Nova. I just post like my bags and watch other people post their bags and occasionally I'm trying to pop in and do so's. Yeah. Okay, yeah, guys, you need to follow her Instagram, I'm telling you. If you had a semi crush on Shannon because of her patterns, watch her reels and her videos and you'll fall in love. It's like I seriously think they need to hire her for, like, the Lord of the Rings intros. Like, just go. She's really, really good. She's very talented at putting things together, and it feels like you went on a journey. Like, you have very a lot of different emotions, and you're, like, at the end of it, like, "Wow, I can do this." So, it's very enthralling. No, you because I think you I don't think you understand. Because her reels are so detailed, I don't expect more than one, like, at a time, not even like, once a month, I'm cool. Like, it's just they're very, very detailed, and if you're trying to learn videography or photography, I highly suggest you to watch her things because you can start learning angles, you can see different lighting and stuff like that, and you can implement it into your own work. That's what I always tell people, pay attention to other people's photography because if there's something in that picture that you like, you can emulate it and try to figure it out and have it for your own. Like I get a lot of people asking me about mine. Like I have like my try and true is a chair. And I also like to do my bags at a 3/4 of an angle, and Tyra Banks would hate me because Tyra Banks absolutely hates a model that poses at 3/4 of a face, but it's been proven that in models, when they don't look directly at you and give you 3/4 of face, they come across more attractive to you. So I do that with my bags a lot, and people go gaga over that. Yeah, I treat my bags like they're people, 100%. Definitely, you should make a pattern. Good morning. Yeah, definitely, do a pattern. The Aries do the original Aries, it comes together fast, like, you've seen people in here, like, if I'm like, I don't know what pattern to make, you've seen people say do an Aries, that sucker comes together fast. There is a little bit of edge painting, but I feel like this is a perfect introduction to edge painting if you've been hesitant because it's not like a whole bunch. It's just the magnetic clasp part and the connectors. My hand gestures are real, man. My like, in the connectors, but it comes together relatively fast. Then that way when you buy the Pisces, you can just add on to stuff and you're gonna be like, "Holy smokes." And it's pretty crazy that this one pattern can be made in so many different ways and look so different. Like when I showed like when I showed my husband, he was like, that's not the same." He's used to seeing patterns because he sometimes takes my pictures if I'm sewing. He was like, "That's not the same." He's like, "That's not the same bag." I was like, "100% it is." And he was like, "No, it's not." And I'm like, "It's 100% the same bag. I just made it." So, the Aries is absolutely it's stunning, and it gets a lot of traction for me at Comic Cons because a lot of people like the size of it. It's not too big and it's not too small, and they love the dual zippers. They absolutely love it. Whether you have the zippers going one direction, I usually have them going opposite. People like that because they like the fact that you can have either side as the front. Sometimes I do different like you can go ham. You can just do different things to make both exterior pieces really nice so that they can have either side the front of their bag, and they love it. It's a good bag, and I've taught it at the Garner Sony Room. It's one of my favorite bags to teach because I think you learn a lot from it, and it teaches you so much, like matching and just it's really all about patience, and once you learn how to do it, you're unstoppable, like, you wanna do it all the time, and I there's not one bag that I would tell you in her collection I wouldn't make. I like every single last one of them. Um, right now I'm on a Rowena trip because I don't know. It's Rowena. So, and I go through different things. I have Mayfield ones. I have like every single one of her patterns. I taught a different, um, like a different way to do on the Tuesday tote to make it look like a designer bag that's out there right now. And we had a lot of fun because this her bag shape. looks very, very similar to this one bag. I can't remember on the top of my tongue, but this tote they paid like 250, $300 for, and we went to town to recreate it, and Shannon's tote was the exact dimensions of this bag. So we had fun. Like, I feel like you can't go wrong with any of her patterns. And if you don't have a lot of her patterns, tomorrow's the best day because all of her patterns will be on sale except the Tuesday tote. Okay. I know, I know, I know. I hope your daughter's okay. I know it a lot of that I think that has messed up everybody's morning and night. I there's so many questions. I'm thinking about it. I mean, there's not a lot. Maryland has been a lot and through a lot in the last year. You're like, "Oh, me." So, yeah, Maryland has been through a lot. So, I don't know if we're gonna find out more about what happened last night. Hopefully, we will. So, I'm hoping. So, yeah, today I am making some mock-up mock-up bags that I need to take some photos of, and, I have to go run around and do errands, and then I need to take pictures of myself. Do you know how awkward it is to take pictures of yourself? I'm not a photo I don't like taking pictures of myself, and then when Kendall does it, he always gets, like, the weird awkwardness about me, and he's like, "Oh, it's so cute," and I'm like, "I don't wanna be cute, I wanna be, like, fierce, like Sasha Fierce." He's like, "Yeah, I can't." He's like, "You're too playful." Um, so, yeah, I gotta do all that. It's gonna be super fun. Oh, and news on my computer. I told you guys, like, I think I blew my motherboard out, so I had to take my gaming computer to get fixed. So they called yesterday and was like, "Dude, it's not your motherboard. It's something else," and they had to order another part. So I am still without my computer. It'll be week 2 tomorrow. It's a gaming computer, it's Alienware, and like, I love my computer because I can play Sims on it, like, without any, like, lagging. Yeah, you heard me. I got an Alienware just to play Sims. Mhm. But it also helps it's pretty cool because it helps a lot with all the embroidery software, and it holds all the laser stuff, yeah. Oh, yeah, I play Sims all the time. Like, whenever I'm not sewing and I'm not, like, typing out stuff or drawing out bags to decompress, and it drives me nuts, and this is how, like, my husband, like, "I know you have ADHD." I have, like, The Office or something playing in the background or Big Bang, and I'll play The Sims, and I'll be listening to music with one headphone on, like, one headphone here and the other one on the back, and he's like, "Why?" I was like, I'm in my comfort zone." Let's see. Oh, I you take really good pictures with your cats. Your cats are, like, super, like, majestic in your pictures. I'm like, Loki would just be drooling, possibly eating the bag. Yeah, I bought my gaming computer during the pandemic because my other computer died, and it's really cool. It lights up when it comes on, it's all rainbow, like, it comes with different colors of the rainbow across the keyboard. It's my favorite thing. Yeah, Alienware PCs are, like, bomb. That's why I thought we blew the motherboard, I was having a panic attack because there's so much on that computer. See, I'm like, so my son, he gave me his little tablet computer, I don't know what it is, and I can print, like, patterns, so that's good. I can still use my X tool, but other than that, it moves so slow, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, I hate this thing with all my heart." But I'm so happy that my son was like, "Here, mom, just use mine." He created, like, a whole different, like, he has his screen that he signs on, and then I have mine, and so I'm sharing a computer with my son right now. Yeah, until mines get fixed. It's been very, very taxing. I use my computer for everything. I did not know how much I used my computer for until it was gone. Yeah, my laptop's usually glued to me too. Yeah, I played different stuff. Sometimes I'll play, like, like where you build your own roller coaster tycoon, because I like to make roller coasters that kill people. Don't ask. We're not judging Shanova. I also like to play Sims where I get to be a Black Widow. I don't know. I have very dark thoughts sometimes. See, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna drink my liquid death. Again, if you guys see this in your store, get it. It's amazing. um, okay, you're on your PC. Okay, so I'm gonna drink my drink and handle my business and do errands, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, have a good day. Bye.